Hi, I'm Albert Maritz. I've been living here since 1997. I'm in the neighborhood watch. I'm part of the people who swim in the cold sea as cold joy. I've surfed and bodyboarded and paddle skied the waves here ever since. I've cycled all the routes that way into the Kuberg Reserve all these years. I've walked here with my dogs. It's magic. This is nature. This is what we have to protect.
Welcome to Melkbos Strand, a stunning coastal haven just 20 kilometers from the city center, home to approximately 20,000 residents who cherish their town. Melkbos Strand stands out as a unique sanctuary, unlike any other place in the world. It's a place where families thrive, children play freely, and every sunset feels like a gift. Our Blue Flag Beach, renowned for its pristine sands and safe waters, draws visitors from near and far. Our restaurants are world-class, our property values are thriving, and our community enjoys a high-quality lifestyle, complete with top-notch schools, sports facilities, and a golf course fit for royalty.
I love Melkbos because of the beach, the people, it's just so nice, like walk around Melkbos, breathe in that ocean air and just going out surfing every day because that's just what I love doing. And yeah, just all my friends are here. It's such an amazing place.
What I love best about Melkbos, well, there's so much to love, is our closeness to the sea, the environment, but really also a great sense of community that we have here in Melkbos is very special. It is definitely a unique place.
I love to play with my friends on the beach, swim in the lovely waters that we've kept so nice and clean, just run around outside, honestly, just be little hooligans.
I really love Melkbos Strand because of the people and obviously because it's an incredibly beautiful place. But the people really does make Melkbos a very, very special place.
En is vir ons so groot voorreg om nog in 'n plaaslike plattelandse dorp ons kinders kan grootmaak. Buitelug en die see, en die kleinheid en die veiligheid daarvan, die geborgenheid daarvan.
Melkbos is a vibrant, bustling little town. If you come here on the weekend, there's the park run that's happening, there's hundreds of people, the restaurants are full. Melkbos is so vibey and trendy and it's just an amazing place.
Melkbos is letterlik baie na in my hart. En ons geniet die winkels hier, ons kom doen ons inkopies hierso. Hier's baie ander dingetjies wat ek doen soos die kerke wat hier is, die polisie, die nuwe skool, die hoërskool wat hier is. Ek moedig gewoonlik mense aan om hulle kinders daarna toe te stuur, want dit is tot voordeel van die gemeenskap, vir ons sowel as wat land is.
En ek moet sê wat regtig waar baie lekker in Melkbos is dis 'n rustige, ontspanne area waar kinders nog kinders kan wees en families op die strand kan speel en buite kan rondloop in die strate en dit nog kan kind wees amper soos wat ek groot geword het.
Ongelooflike klein dorpie, nog platteland en my kinders kan nog rondloop in die strate en fietsry en die veiligheid hier is amazing. So ek geniet dit verskriklik in Melkbos. Dit laat my dink aan my kinderjare. Natuurlik is ek by die see. Ja, dit is amazing om hier te kan bly. Dit is 'n voorreg en so wat graag so hou.
And I can assure you that Melkbos is one of the best, if not the best place to live in the world, not only in South Africa.
This is a place where our environment is celebrated and our way of life is cherished. But now this paradise is under grave threat. A hazardous waste processing facility is set to be built just over 2 kilometers from our doorstep. This facility may potentially process hazardous waste from around the world, and its impact could be devastating. Why does this matter? Think hazardous waste risks. The facility could process dangerous materials like paints, pesticides, electronics, and chemicals. Brace yourselves for a flood of toxic waste from both local and potentially overseas sources. Is this what you want near Melkbos? Think water pollution. Using 50 million litres of water annually, the facility could risk contaminating our groundwater and nearby water sources. Leachate dams, notorious for poor management, could result in harmful runoff affecting our water supply. What happens when we can no longer use our groundwater for watering our gardens or filling our pools, and the Atlantis people can no longer drink from the aquifer that supplies their water? Think health hazards. Air pollution from the facility could lead to severe health issues such as respiratory problems, consistent coughs, headaches, fatigue, and burning eyes, to name a few. Additional risks include pests, flies, and rodents, which threaten both health and safety. How do we cope with these risks? Think environmental damage. The destruction of local flora, including our precious fynbos and renosterveld, is imminent. How is this preserving the heritage of this beautiful area? Think crime and Melkbosstrand economy. This development could likely increase crime rates, disrupt tourism, and decrease property values. What happens when our crime rate spikes, our restaurants and businesses are dead, and we cannot sell our homes? Think traffic and safety concerns. With up to 300 trucks operating 24/7, expect a dangerous surge in traffic on the R27, leading to more accidents on an already dangerous road. What happens when we are too scared to use the R27 or M19? Think pollution. We will experience air and noise pollution, with seasonal winds bringing the foul smells associated with landfills to Melkbosstrand or Atlantis. What happens when you cannot go outside because of the stench? Think fire hazards. Landfill sites are known to be prone to fires, which may burn for months and in some cases even years. The effect this will have on our air quality will be catastrophic. Imagine a fire that burns and cannot be put out, and a raging southeaster as it jumps the R27 heading to Kubo.
Melkbos is an area where the children grow up, in an area where there is the ability and the facilities to really grow up in a happy environment, in a safe environment. As Melkbos Care Centre, we also transport to children, and that also causes quite a bit of risk because we have to cross the R27 on a daily basis with our bus with children that don't have the ability to get to school on their own. So not only does anything that happens around this area that puts that at risk becomes a hazard for us as Melkbos Care Centre and our beneficiaries, but it puts those children at great risk, health-wise, safety-wise, and will have an immense impact on the communities that they come from. Many of the children in this area will be put at a health risk, not only adults and the elderly, but also the children.
So as daar 'n waste dump site landfill, as dit gaan 'n moontlikheid word in hierdie dorpie, is dit vir my, dit gaan katastrofies wees. Dit is vir my, dit breek my hart om te dink dis 'n moontlikheid. Net eenvoudig die verkeer op ons mooi Weskuspad, wat al klaar swaar is, klaar baie trokke vat. Dit is een ding wat my definitief concern. Vir my die wind in Melkbos, almal wat hier bly weet, die grootste deel van die jaar is wind. Imagine hoe die plek gaan lyk met plastiek en papier en alles wat hier gaan rondwaai. Dis onmoontlik om dit te stop. Om nie te praat van ons see hierso nie. Ons see is silverskoon. Die hoeveelheid plastiek en microplastics wat hulle soos hulle dit noem, wat in ons water gaan opeindig, is belaglik. Dit is skrikwekkend om te dink. Dan ons grondwater. Dink aan die water wat uitloop na ons see toe. Dit gaan natuurlik heeltemal besoedel raak.
Well, if there was a contaminated site area here, it would be an absolute disaster for Melkbosstrand, not just for business and accommodation owners like myself, but our blue flag status would disappear, our park run would be no more, this town would die.
It would be a scary thought. I'm really not sure to what extent it could affect us, but it could definitely be detrimental to the business and for people wanting to come to the area, as well as people even wanting to live in the area. So I think it would definitely affect our business detrimentally. As a homeowner myself, I'm very worried about the health issues that could surround it. Having a young family, it is very concerning.
I'm a regular user of the R27. I work in Atlantis. I travel by motorcycle or by car, depending on the weather. My personal belief is with the additional traffic that's planned or potentially planned to commute or work on the R27, the current infrastructure will not be nearly sufficient. Then the associated concern with running low density trucks carrying large amounts of waste. And then on top of that, the trucks create not only noise but also vibration, and I'm very worried for the people that live in close proximity to the R27. I believe that the much increased traffic will have definitely an impact on their quality of life.
If a big dump like approaches Melkbos and stuff like that, I'm really worried about my beach, you know, how clean it is, you know, I want to keep it that way and stuff like that. You know, don't want to be picking up plastic bags out the ocean. The stuff that I've heard about, like waste plants, learning about it in school and the pollution it brings and stuff, like, I think it would just like repel people and like make people not want to go to Melkbos anymore and stuff like that. So I'm really scared. The environment around where a dump site would be, like all that, the plants and the animals and stuff would be like so badly affected by it, especially if the waste is like super toxic and stuff, you know, it'll hurt the soil and then like less trees will grow and it'll be a barren environment, and that's not what we want at all. I would definitely not like it if anything like that was to happen to Melkbos, because I want my environment clean and I want it to be safe for animals, children, parents alike. And also we got to worry about farmers in the surrounding area, you know, if people want to plant crops there and there's like this dump site that was there and then let's say it gets removed, the soil's going to be super scarred, super barren, and it can't be used at all. So I don't think it's worth having a dump site here, anywhere near here in the first place.
Indien 'n waste plant ooit goedgekeur sou word in Melkbos area, dink ek dit sal verrykende gevolge hê vir die gemeenskap. Eerstens, hier is baie bejaarde persone wat in die omgewing bly. Kinders kan potensieel baie ernstig siek raak. As 'n mens dink aan die effek as hulle sou sport doen en hier's allerlei lugbesoedeling as gevolg van so 'n waste plant moontlik, dan gaan dit beslis 'n effek hê op die kinders se asemhalingsstelsels. Ons hou ons natuur skoon. Ons kyk na die natuur. Dit beteken die seelewe, die plantelewe. Hier's horde seevoëls by die skool en dis deel van ons skool. En ons maskot is Ribbie wat 'n seevoël is. So ons is baie lief vir die seelewe. As daardie afval op 'n manier in die see moontlik kan beland of in mense se waterstelsels kan beland of waar die kinders speel, gaan dit 'n massiewe impak hê, nie net op die mensdom nie, maar ook op die plante groei, op die seelewe.
I think the possibility of having a waste plant very close to Melkbos Strand is disturbing for a lot of people. And in my mind, it's more a health hazard. You know, we have an underwater table that's very big underneath Melkbos Strand, and I have no doubt that over time that'll be polluted 100%. And then also the health of the people. You know, there's lots of schools here, lots of primary schools, and in the bigger picture, I'd like to say that, you know, having a waste plant this close to Melkbos Strand will be hazardous to all of us.
If this waste plant were to be built, that would honestly just ruin our fun outside. It would make kids not go outside with the stench and ruin our waters. That's like just poison it and make it not habitable anymore. It would just like ruin all the childhood joy that's full in our neighborhood.
There was a time when there were rules because people cared. There were fences. Daar was 'n baken wat gesê het, moenie die perlemoen en die kreef hierdie kant uithaal nie. Ons sal jou in die tronk gooi. Omdat mense wou hê daar moet iets oorbly vir ons nageslag. Hoekom wil ons in hierdie natuur skoon besluit om ons ondergrondse watertafel te vul met chemiese stowwe, met vullis? Hoekom sal ons dit deur ons reservate laat vloei? En hoekom sal ons dit in die see wil hê?
What if we have the opportunity not to add to the stress factors that in health-wise our children are exposed to already? What if we can take a look and see what can we do to lessen the exposure? What if we take the future generation in consideration? What if we were to say, let's make another plan?
How can you help? We need your help more now than ever. To combat this threat, we must secure funds for professional experts to assist with peer reviews of the environmental impact assessment and legal support. Your contribution is crucial in our fight to protect the Melkbos Strand we cherish. Every donation, no matter the size, plays a vital role in preserving our home. Join us in this urgent battle to safeguard our future and the future of our children. Donate today. Help us save Melkbos Strand and ensure our community remains the vibrant, beautiful place we love. Together we can stand against this threat. Melkbos Strand, our home, our future.
Melkbos
Stand together.
Save our town.
Donate now.
Melkbos
Together.
Say no.